Tonight, somewhere in the darkness, an animal may hear you before you ever notice it. Maybe you're walking back to your car. Maybe you're crossing a quiet trail. Maybe you're simply talking to a friend beneath the trees. To you, it's nothing, just another ordinary moment. But 100 yards away, hidden beyond your sight, something stops. A deer lifts its head. A fox freezes in place. A rabbit disappears into the brush. Even a predator may quietly turn and leave. You didn't chase it. You didn't threaten it. You may not even know it exists. Yet the moment it realizes a human is nearby, everything changes. And that's strange, because humans shouldn't be the animal that nature fears most. We aren't the fastest. We aren't the strongest. We don't have claws or fangs. A lion can overpower us. A bear can crush us. Even a wolf is better equipped for survival in the wild. So why does the sound of a human voice make animals cautious? Why do so many creatures choose to run before they ever see us? The answer begins long before cities, long before farms, long before civilization itself. It begins with a weak ape trying to survive in a dangerous world. Imagine the Earth more than 100,000 years ago. No roads, no buildings, no artificial lights. Only wilderness stretching beyond the horizon. Back then, humans weren't rulers of the planet. They were prey. Large cats hunted them. Hyenas followed them. Massive predators waited in the darkness. A single human alone in the wild was vulnerable. Nature wasn't afraid of humans. Humans were afraid of nature. But something unusual happened. Unlike other creatures, humans didn't rely on their bodies. They relied on their minds. A cheetah was born fast. A bear was born strong. A snake was born venomous. Humans were born weak, but humans could learn. And once learning entered the equation, everything changed. When a lion failed a hunt, it simply tried again. When a human failed a hunt, they remembered why. They improved, adapted, and shared what they learned. One successful idea could spread through an entire group and then through an entire generation. Suddenly, evolution wasn't happening only through genetics. It was happening through knowledge. Then came fire. Imagine being an animal witnessing fire for the first time. A glowing force that moved with humans, pushed away darkness, and drove predators back. For countless animals, it must have seemed almost supernatural. But fire was only the beginning. Humans learned to work together, communicate, plan, coordinate, and remember. They could track prey for hours, sometimes days. They didn't need to outrun an animal. They only needed to keep following it until exhaustion did the work for them. Scientists call this persistence hunting, and it may have been one of the most powerful strategies ever developed by a predator. Speed fades, strength weakens, but determination keeps moving. Imagine being an animal realizing that the creature following you simply refuses to stop. No matter how far you run or how long you hide, the humans keep coming. Then humans created tools. A sharp stone, a spear, a trap. For millions of years, danger existed only within reach. Claws had to touch, teeth had to bite, predators had to get close. Humans changed that. Now, danger could arrive from a distance. An animal could be injured without ever touching its attacker. Nature had never experienced anything quite like it. And humans continued improving generation after generation. Every lesson survived. Every mistake became knowledge. Every success became a new strategy. Other predators evolved slowly. Humans evolved culturally. And that difference was enormous because knowledge moves much faster than genetics. Over time, animals learned a simple lesson. Humans were unpredictable. A lion follows certain rules. A crocodile follows certain rules. A wolf follows certain rules. But humans might be harmless today and dangerous tomorrow. Hunters in one place, protectors in another. Silent one moment, organized the next. To an animal trying to stay alive, unpredictability is terrifying because survival depends on recognizing patterns, and humans constantly break patterns. That's why many animals react before they even see us. a scent carried by the wind, a distant voice, a footprint pressed into the ground. Sometimes that's enough. The animal doesn't need proof. Its survival system has already made a decision. Leave, hide, wait, stay alive. And perhaps that's the most fascinating part of all. Most modern humans no longer see themselves as predators. We walk through forests taking photographs. We watch wildlife documentaries. We build national parks and admire nature. But nature still remembers a much older version of us. The version that crossed continents, carried fire into the darkness, learned faster than any species before it, and changed ecosystems everywhere it went. To us, civilization feels normal. To the wild, we are still the same animal. The animal that appears and things change. The animal that arrives and the rules become uncertain. The animal that generations of survival taught others to take seriously. So the next time you walk through a quiet forest, pay attention. Somewhere nearby, a creature may already know you're there. It may stop moving, stop feeding, stop making noise. Not because it sees a monster, not because you're the strongest animal on Earth, but because for hundreds of thousands of years, the natural world has learned one unforgettable lesson. When humans arrive, anything can happen.